Hey guys, what's good? Mike here. Thanks for tuning in to another video. In this video, I want to get this message across that you can design anything, and all it takes is a little bit of research. And I'm speaking to anyone out there, whether you're an aspiring designer or a seasoned designer. If you've ever come across a situation where you feel intimidated, you feel, what do they call it, the imposter syndrome, like that you're not good enough, that you're intimidated by a situation, a project, some design capability or whatnot, and you're intimidated by the situation, understand this. You can design anything. All it takes is a little bit of research and context of the situation. I was just helping out somebody today on this job description. This person was a little intimidated about this particular job description that was talking about video streaming services and designs, and wanting a designer. This company was wanting a designer to be innovative and lead the team, and or things like that. And this designer was a little intimidated because didn't have any experience with video streaming services. And my answer to this person is basically utilize this template in any situation that you approach, in any situation where you approach your project, or you see something that you haven't actually done before. You always approach it as this: you can design anything, but all you need is a little bit of understanding, context of what it is you have to design, and a chance to research the competitors, the market landscape, and so forth. With that understanding, with the baseline, with the foundation of a process like that, you can design pretty much anything, everything, any application, any desktop app, anything that you can possibly think of. Why do I say that? Because look at your experiences over the last year or two, right? Take your iPhone, take your Android device. Look at the apps that you currently use. You use all of the top tech companies on the market. You use Uber, you use Lyft, you use Bird, right? You use Waze, you use B of A, you use Chase, you use Pinterest, Instagram, Yahoo, Twitter, Facebook. These are all the top, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu. You use all the top apps on the market today. And all it takes is for you to research, study them, observe the context in which what you're designing, and go out there and look at the competitive landscape, researching what standards are being used out there, what standards that you're familiar with, what standards that you that you understand that makes this experience easy to use. That's what you apply to your designs. All right. There's a lot of times we kind of psych ourselves out that when we're not experienced in one particular maybe area, we haven't designed anything. Like maybe you haven't designed any entertainment sites, you haven't designed any maybe business software or what have you. If there's an industry or field that you haven't tapped into yet, you think that you're not experienced. Design principles, UX design principles apply to every type of situation in under the sun. When it comes to design, the principles remain the same. Got to keep things simple. You got to make sure basic standards are applied, and it's got to be user-friendly. It's got to be simple. Don't make me think principle applies to everything, right? There's not, like, a lot of times we psych ourselves out and we think that there has to be this alien, this so alien, far out, flying car, innovative type of situation that goes on that exists. No, those things don't exist. If I asked you to be a designer for me, and I'm designing a car, I don't expect you to design a flying car. They don't exist, right? You got to understand the market that we're going after. Who's going to drive it? The folks that are going to drive this new car, maybe they've driven a Lexus, maybe they've driven a Toyota Camry, maybe they've driven a Honda, right? Why would you expect them to drive a flying car, right? You have to get context of who your users are, what apps they're using, what apps they're familiar with, and what standards are out there. So you would design a car that looks like cars today. 4 wheels, steering wheel, right? In America, steering wheel on the left-hand side, 4 doors, 4 seats, etc. A trunk, a hood, you know, engine. Exactly, right? So don't think about when you're put in a situation that you don't have an understanding of what type of app. You've never done this app, or you've never done this style of app. If somebody approaches, you know, you basically just kind of understand the context and then do some research. So for example, for this person, it was video streaming services. I mean, come on. All it takes is an understanding of who the market is, who's going to be watching, using this app, and then look at all the apps that are out there that you actually interact with today. Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Yahoo, not Yahoo, but YouTube. I say Yahoo because I actually built video players when I was at Yahoo, but you know, you go to all the different apps you use today, you know, and you just study them. You study, you know, I visit MLB.com a lot. I'm on ESPN.com a lot. They have video players. So you go to every single type of competitor or any other apps that are in the market, and you study how they're implementing their video streaming services. And you pick and choose what's good, what you like, and so forth, and you bring that to the table, and you put forth your best guess, and you use critical thinking throughout the entire process. So you're asking questions as you go, and then you put forth the best guess, and that's exactly what that's exactly how you should approach every single project, no matter who you work for, no matter how much they're paying you, no matter what's expected of you. That's how you approach things. Don't try to design the flying car. You know, the flying car can come, but it has to come in, I think, in a group environment where everyone's kind of brainstorming. Start off simple, start off foundational, start off with basic standards, get it right out the door, and then expand from there. Don't try to go, you know, this unimaginable type of design. Always start simple. Don't make me think principle applies no matter who you're working with, right? And we've used all the apps that are on the market. Research, get some context. You think about it like that, you can design anything. Hopefully this video was helpful. Hopefully you gained a nugget from this. I'll catch you guys in the next video.